Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for the week of August 26th. This week, we start with this exploration card. It says, right now you need to search and explore. It's okay to wander until you find your home. You have this time is now. It says it's time to act without hesitation. Move past the old and move forward. So definitely time for you to move forward here, Capricorn. Let's see what is going on for you. You have the King of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Strength card. You know, this could be an offer of love for some of you. It's really weird, that at the end of the month here, the readings have become a little bit more love-focused, and, that kind of makes sense. We're out of the retrograde this week, and, so again, that could just be why, but... you have the King of Pentacles, and, intuitively, I kind of do feel that you are more interested in focusing on your finances. And, of course, that's not going to stop a person from approaching you, even if you are more focused on your finances, right? So I kind of feel that, where you could be more focused on money. But look at all this love stuff that's coming up here. And sorry, I can't get a last card. Nothing wants to come out here. There we go. And so I think that it's kind of funny to me that you are maybe more financially focused, or you're focused on building wealth. The funny thing is like, I cannot even tell you how many people, like, over the years that I've done readings for, where people are like, oh, I went through this breakup and my money significantly improved. And I'm like, yeah, why do you think that is? Because you're in pain, so you're not focusing on your money. You're focusing on something else. You removed your focus, so now you're attracting money. I think the opposite is true as well. Because you're so focused maybe on making money, you could be attracting love because you're not thinking about it, right? And I kind of get that feeling from this reading. So for those of you that want love, looks really good. Even if you don't want love, this could be you attracting ideas. You have the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups in the reading, and both of these cards are very dreamy, imaginative. They both have kind of these imaginations that they would like to manifest here on Earth. And so for those of you that don't want love, again, you could also be kind of like almost channeling ideas that are genius, right? That could make you more money or more wealthy or more successful or whatever you want. And I kind of feel like the King of Pentacles is saying time is now, get to work, right? Especially with that first card. You have the Page of Cups. I definitely feel this is love. Even if you don't want love, again, it's not going to stop. People love to tell me how they don't want love, how they're independent and don't need no man and all that other stuff. I'm like, okay, well, like, who handles the trash for you? Who handles the water that runs to your house? Men, right? So you do need men, right? We all do. And, but what I would say here is, again, that's not going to stop a person from being interested in you. So even if you don't want love, tell the universe, like, hey, thank you for making me so sexy that even though I don't want love, I'm still attracting love, right? So you should be grateful for that, of course. But what I would say is, again, I feel like there is a person that is interested in you with the Page of Cups. So could be a lover, a new love coming in for you. Could be, you have a lot of water here. Could be a water sign. Could also be a Sagittarius or a Taurus that's coming in. You also have Leo as well. So could be any sign that's coming in for you. I actually kind of feel like some of you are going to open up to it, though. You have the Queen of Swords here. The funny thing about the Queen of Swords is she's kind of like cautiously optimistic. She has her sword up. She has her hand out. It's like she's willing to receive, but if the person messes up, she's going to, chop their head off. So I feel for some of you, you are going to open up to this. You have the Strength card. The strength, you of course have developed a lot of strength. The having Pluto in your sign, especially in Capricorn, is like a yo-yo. It says that you have like been thrown out many times and you've had to return to a certain point. So it's like a lot of up and down yo-yo type energy in your life. That's what I always feel for you, Capricorn. And luckily, Pluto is moving into Aquarius in November, and luckily, the next time Pluto comes back to Capricorn, you will be dead, so you won't have to worry about this again. But what I would say is I feel like this time, the last 20 years or so, where you've been in this like yo-yo energy of kind of like finding success in something and then kind of like it reverts back to its original form, or it's like maybe you start making money and then it goes back to not making money. It's like this up down energy. I feel like this has made you very strong. And the funny thing is that it's almost like the yo-yo, I feel, is going to break. Like, the universe is throwing you out one last time, and the yo-yo is going to snap off the string, and it's going to keep flying through space. So I think because things have been so hard for Capricorn, like accomplishments, things that you've been trying to accomplish, that the time that we're in is, I don't even think that you realize that the string is broken, right? And so you're like flying forward, and it's like I see Capricorns in the future. It's like you're working towards success, and I think you're just going to continuously kind of become more successful. It's like there are no limits to your success. I don't think it's going to be easy. Again, I feel like I shouldn't have to say this, but sometimes based off of some of the comments I do, it's like, yes, you are going to continue to have to work. Nothing magically happens. Tarot is a piece of paper with a picture on it. Can't do anything for you. Can't control your life. Can't make you do anything. You have to take advantage of the energy. So there's the little disclaimer. With the King of Pentacles, you have the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is success, a victory, you being on your high horse, you feeling really, really good right now. I actually feel like today is the 20th of August that I'm doing this video. This video will be out on the 21st. And I feel even this week, if you're watching this reading early, you could start feeling a little bit better. It's like things aren't perfect, but I think things are improving and you're feeling more successful, or like you at least have the opportunity to be more successful. With the Page of Cups, you have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is like someone rushing into your life. So again, I do feel there could be a person who has a lot of desire, let's put it that way, coming into your life. I feel like this person is very creative, spontaneous, kind of like they give me like this party energy off of this card is what I'm getting in my head. I don't think this person parties. I think that this is, I kind of feel that, let's put it this way. I know what this is, Capricorn. I promise you, I know what I'm talking about. I feel that you have kind of put this little shell around you where you have been protecting your energy, which is fine. And maybe you have been a little bit more withdrawn, or maybe you've been a little bit more in hermit mode over the last few years. I kind of feel like this person is going, especially if you want love and you're attracting this person into your life, I feel like as you date this person is going to like make you do things like get out of the house, or, go have a good time, go do something fun. And you know what? I think you're going to have a lot of fun. So if you do these things, I actually feel this person is going to spice up your life and you're really going to enjoy the energy. I feel very good about this Knight of Wands. Normally, Knight of Wands can be inconsistent. They can represent in and out energy as well. But again, I don't just read the cards. I read the energy of whatever's showing up in the card. So I get a very positive energy off of this person. With the Strength card, you have the Emperor. Definitely could be attracting an Emperor and Empress into your life. I also feel that both cards talk about control. So the Strength card is a card of soft control. She is controlling her inner voice. The lion right here represents her inner critic, her inner voice, her inner demons, and the lion is submitting to her. And so she has to take control over her inner voice every single day. The Emperor, he is just able to take control. So I feel like you are kind of taking control of your life with that card. Next, in the area of what's coming in for you, you have this Nourish card. You also have this Transition card. It's funny that there's like a broken shell on that Transition card. The Nourish card is like a home inside of an apple where you have been maybe nourishing yourself or taking care of yourself. I do think that we are in an excellent time for self-care. I think we are in a great time for resting, relaxing, recovering as well. So if you're doing any of those things, I feel this is going to be very good for you. The Transition card is, again, I think the broken yo-yo. That's what I should call your reading, is the broken yo-yo, because it's like, again, I think that something is growing. This tree has finally broken through this egg, and it's almost as if that's what's happening for you. I kind of feel a little bit with the, and I cannot, this card it's a brand new deck. It's lying flat on the table. You have this Temperance card. I feel like you need to realize that a pathway has opened. I feel like Capricorns, of course, don't give up. And so he's trying to change his situation, right? He is trying to turn one thing into another, the Temperance Angel, or trying to turn water into wine. But there's this path right here, and this path represents the path to glory, and there's this glowing crown in the background. The funny thing is it's like, I feel like right now, at this time, you are continuing to do work to try to get ahead. And it's almost like this path, I feel, has just appeared in your life. So this path has not been there. And I feel you are in a time where if you just realize that all you have to do is start working towards your big goal, wish, or dream, that you will have it very quickly. I feel this is something where it's almost like you're just so busy doing work that you don't see that an opportunity has become available. You have the Queen of Swords. I kind of feel like this is you. I do feel like if a person approaches you, that you are in this like cautiously optimistic energy, and I would just take your time. And also, the other thing is like maybe you need to tell a person that you're being cautiously optimistic, right? I feel like if people were more honest and just said exactly how they felt at a situation, like at the beginning of the situation, it would make things much better. Because here's the thing: is it's like sometimes I think we kind of want a person, we kind of don't, and so we are cautiously optimistic, but we don't tell the person. But if we told the person like, hey, I've been hurt or whatever, and I just want to take things slow, I'm being cautiously optimistic, then it will allow for two things. If the person doesn't want to wait, then it sets them free. When you set other people free, you set yourself free, and then you'll attract the right person. Number two, if they're willing to be patient, then again, you found a good person. So, I would be open, upfront, and honest in any situation. You have the Two of Swords. Again, I think you need to take your blindfold off and realize that a pathway has appeared for you, or some sort of opportunity to get your crown has appeared. She is thinking this or that, but she has this new island behind her, and the new island represents a new opportunity or something new that she isn't looking at. And so it's almost like a new solution is being presented to you here. And I feel that this card is saying that you need to be open, or you need to open up to this new solution that's being presented to you, because it will make you very successful. I always say that Two of Swords is this or that thinking, but this person needs to open up to those new solutions. With the Temperance card, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is you showing up in a very strong position. Whenever you show up as yourself, it puts you in a position of power and strength. With the Queen of Swords, you have the Judgment card. Like I said, I really feel like you're giving something another chance. I don't think this is a person, like, a past person that you're allowing back into your life. But, if this is love, you're giving love a second chance. If it's not love, it's something that your heart belongs to with the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is very connected to her heart, and she does heart-based things. So if she is in love with something, like an idea or a topic or, a business idea, then she goes and she does it. And so I feel for a lot of you, this is about you going and doing something that you are like passionate about. With the Two of Swords, you have the Fool. The Fool is about taking a leap of faith in a new direction. So I feel like it would be an amazing time for you to kind of take a leap of faith towards something new or towards something different. And it looks to me like that's what you're doing. Next, in the area of messages from your future self, you have this Spider card. It says, be meticulous, be patient. You have this Minstrel. It says, let your intentions be known. You can't make that up. I literally said that if you're meeting a new person, I would tell them exactly like what you expect, up front. I think that being clear and straight and to the point will not only allow you to kind of feel this person out, but also they will be allowed to feel the situation out as well. The spider is about a process. The spider has to weave a web before it can catch bugs. And I am getting something about kind of like having a process for what you do. So if you have a business or in your career, it's like there might be a process that you could set up that would make things more successful for you. And again, I feel like if that message is for you, you probably already have some ideas of like a process that you could set up that would make you more successful. And I would definitely do it. You have the Queen of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. The Queen of Cups is about following your heart and listening to your inner voice. So I think it would be an amazing time to follow your heart at this time and listen to what your heart is telling you to do at this time. You have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is like spinning plates and juggling and potentially doing too much. So I feel for a lot of you, the Two of Pentacles is saying, make sure that you are doing focused work. I think the hardest thing for Capricorn right now is the fact that like maybe you have something in your life that's kind of working, but you're being pulled in a new direction. And it's hard to have enough energy to do the thing that's working and also to do something else. So it's like, let's say you have a job. It's like maybe you're too tired to go look for another one if you really want another job. And I think creating balance is going to help you get something else that you want in your life that your heart is telling you to do. You could also have a job and you could be wanting to pour your energy into a business. But again, I kind of get this feeling of being too tired or not having enough energy. The Ace of Cups is your emotions overflowing. So I feel like there's a lot of happiness and joy that could be coming in for you at this time. The Ace of Cups could also be a really solid love offer, which, as we've already talked about, it looks to me like there's a solid love offer coming in for you. With the Queen of Cups, you have the Five of Pentacles. This would be not feeling good enough. The Queen of Cups, her heart is telling her to do something. The Five of Pentacles would be the self-doubt, thinking that you can't do something, thinking that you don't have the resources. I feel like I've said this to you before, and I 1000% feel that if you get started on whatever your goal, wish, or dream is, that you will be successful a lot faster than you think. And I also feel that you will realize that you have way more abilities than you think to accomplish what you want to accomplish. And so I think this is a little bit of kind of imposter syndrome showing up in the reading. And again, I think that if you get started on that business idea or whatever the idea is, you'll be successful much faster than you think. With the Two of Pentacles, you have the Five of Swords. Yes, it's like obviously you are in a time where you have to walk away from something. I say this in literally every single one of your readings, and I think that a lot of Capricorns are just in a time where they're going to walk away from one thing and have something that's much better. Just that simple. With the Ace of Cups, you have the Ace of Wands. So 2 aces. This week, for some reason, and also the mid-monthly readings that I just did, people have had multiple aces in all their readings again. And the weird thing is that this happened at the beginning of the year as well. So aces represent new beginnings. And again, it could just be a time of new beginnings where people are just starting new things. But the Ace of Wands is a passionate new beginning. And kind of the funny thing is again, no matter how much you resist, like I get this feeling of resistance where it's like a new person is coming in. It's like maybe they want to go out and have fun and you resist it, but they make you go out. It's like the more... It's like no matter how much you resist, I feel like the Ace of Wands is saying that the desire is just going to build and build and build for this person. So I kind of feel that you will fall head over heels in love with a person if you allow this person in. Next, in the area of the good stuff, you have the Seer card. It says follow your intuition. You have this oracle. It says seek wisdom and guidance from elders. So yeah, we are in a great time for mentorship and learning from a mentor. So I think that a lot of you could be learning from people who are smarter than you, right? You have the Knight of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Six of Cups. Yeah, very childlike, playful connection. So Knight of Cups would be a knight in shining armor. That Six of Cups would say that this will be a very playful connection, and it's not that it's not serious, it's just that it's, more playful, that it's more fun, or it's more about the enjoyment or the peace in the connection. And I feel like a lot of you could be attracting something where there is going to be a lot of like peace, harmony, happiness, all that other good stuff. But definitely could be a knight in shining armor. Could be a water sign, like I said, but doesn't have to be. Take it how it resonates. They can, could also be a fire sign, but this could be like a fire sign with water or water sign with fire. Take it how it resonates. But the King of Cups is usually, it could be any sign, and the King of Cups is a person who's very emotionally stable. So it's like no matter what you do to this person, you probably cannot get them to react emotionally. And again, it's probably that type of person where it's like if you try to pick a fight or whatever, it's like I'm not saying they don't have arguments, but I feel that you're more attracting a person who has boundaries. So let me put it this way, Capricorn. It's like if you get into an argument with this person, I feel like they're the type of person where they will like say their piece and that's it. It's like if you continue to try to argue with this person, I think they will say, I said my piece, deal with it, basically. So I don't know. Like I kind of feel like it's a person with a backbone, maybe that's a better way to put it. And, I feel that's what you're attracting here with the King of Cups. So there you go. You have the Ten of Cups, the Six of Cups. So it could be a very childlike connection, very playful, very fun. The Six of Cups can also represent a gift from the universe. So if this is a person, it could be a gift from the universe. If this is you discovering this path right here with the Temperance card, I feel like the pathway could be the gift from the universe. With the Knight of Cups, you have the Three of Wands. Probably a very expansive connection. The Three of Wands really represents growth. It also says, what are you waiting for? So if you want love, like, what are you waiting for? I would go for it. With the King of Cups, you have the Temperance card. Again, this could say that you have been patiently waiting here and that this path is ready. So the path to your King of Cups is ready for you. I totally didn't realize this as well. You have the Queen and the King of Cups. So these two are divine counterparts, and you definitely could be attracting a divine counterpart. Here you go. I literally said Ace of Swords on the Ace of Wands. And with the Six of Cups, you have the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords was meant to come up, apparently. But the Ace of Swords would be a victory, a success. This could also represent meeting a person online, by the way. So if you're looking for love on like Tinder or, Adult Friend Finder or whatever you kids use nowadays, I have no clue. But whatever you use, I would say you could be, finding someone wherever, right? So let's see. What's going on for you here. You have this wedge card, and everybody has been getting this card. This card says someone is trying to come between you and a friend and something you want. Again, I would be very careful if you meet a new person and like their ex messages you on Instagram and it's like, oh, they do this, they do that. Probably a liar, probably trying to get in between the two of you. It could also just be a random person, right? And that comes in between you and other people. It's like I have crazy people on my Instagram that message like my followers and say crazy shit. So, it's like you never know. And again, I would be careful. I would go straight to the source, especially if you're meeting a new person. It could just be a crazy ex. You have this dark man. It says dealings or relationships with a man with dark complexion or hair. You have this lobster card. It says financial pinch. You could be attracting a person who is experiencing a financial pinch. I also kind of get this feeling that this person, if you're attracting this person right here, that they were in a financial pinch and, I kind of feel like this is you. I feel like this is you. It's like you've put yourself in a shell because you have been trying to improve your finances. And so it's like, but I feel like you're still in that mode of the yo-yo. It's like you're thinking to yourself, like, I can't go out, I can't have fun because the universe is just going to pull me right back. But I feel like the yo-yo has broken, is what I feel like saying. Damn, I hope that makes sense because that's what keeps popping into my head. You have this purse that says pay attention to your finances. Yes, pay attention to your finances, but don't be paranoid, right? Just keep an eye on things, although I feel like your money is fine. You have this lion that says time to act. You cannot make this up. This says it is time to act now. This card says it is time to act. There you go. You have this announcement card. I feel like you are going to be receiving news that a person is interested in you, so definitely love. But this looks really good, Capricorn. I love it. Thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your week.